Welcome to video 6 in the Getting Started series of Warboard videos. So in this video we're going to cover adding manual issues to Warboard. And I'll explain what manual issues are, how they work, when you would use them, etc. in this video. So this video isn't intended as a what is Warboard video. Warboard is a collaborative online tool for issue management, sometimes known as clash management. We like to refer to the word issue because Warboard can cover more than just physical clashes. It can cover any issue you want to report upon and manage. And I'll show you that in this video actually, because a manual issue kind of ties in with that. But if you want to learn more about Warboard, if you go to warboard.co.uk, you'll learn many things it can do and all the features it has. So in this video, we're going to talk about manual issues. Now, there's various ways to get your data into Warboard. We've got a native Navisworks plugin, which is a plugin for Navisworks where at the press of a button, you can sync all your clashes or your issues into Navisworks. Very quick, very powerful. We've got an XML import from Navisworks, which again is very powerful, especially if you have tens of thousands of clashes on your project. The XML import is a very flexible way to get your data in, and there's a video on that in the link below. And Bcf Import, which is the OpenBIM supported format for issues, or issues and various other things, but it's a format covered by Building Smart, meaning no matter what software you're using, if your software supports Bcf export, you can push your data up into Warboard very easily. And what we're going to cover in this video is manual upload, so everything else. Now, I'll explain what that is when we get into the video. So, if you want to learn more about the Navisworks plugin, the XML import, the Bcf import, click on the links below and there'll be a video with more information about those items. So let's go to Warboard. So if we go to the dashboard, I'm seeing all the projects I'm working on. So I'm going to go and find a project to demo. I'm going to go into Project Macallan. What we're seeing here is a dashboard of the project. Again, I'm not going to cover this in this video. I'm just going to cover how we add manual issues to this. So if we click on clash tests, you'll see in here, this is the normal information which typically is synced from tools such as Navisworks or Solibri. So MEP versus structural steel, that's a hard clash. And if we click view, you can kind of see you get your normal kind of issues in there. But you're always going to get the situation where you want to report upon something which the software hasn't found. Now that might be a column in the middle of the room which isn't a clash, but it's obviously wrong, it shouldn't be there. Or it might be something, a problem on site you took a picture of and you want to report that in the report. Or it could be something like maybe a typo on a drawing and you want to report upon that. So there's a way to report upon those issues within Warboard. So if we click on clash tests, this is where we normally would upload our XMLs or BCFs to get issues into Warboard. One of the options up here is custom clashes. Now, if I click this, what it's going to load is all the clashes which have been manually added. And this is its own clash test, for want of a better word. So because I went to clash tests, I could cut custom clashes, it's shown anything which has been manual added. So if I now go and click upload clash, and what we'll do is we'll get a pop-up, click set clash image, we click pictures, and what we're going to do is we're going to go and pick an image, and we're just going to pick, let's pick something quite weird. Let's go and pick one out of here, and let's pick this one, and let's give this a name. Let's go 201. Again, you can call it whatever you want, it doesn't really matter. Wrong color. This, you can upload any photograph you want. So let's go grid line. It hasn't got a grid line in this case. Let's just say ground floor. Again, you can put a grid line, you can manually enter this information. Again, you can pull it around, you can kind of snip it to what you want to show, etc. So you selected that. We're going to click upload clash. What Warboard will then do is push that to Warboard. And if we scroll down, you'll see that that's been added. And it's been added as an issue. So if I click on this, I can assign it to somebody, I can put a date, it's got to be complete, I can put a priority level, I can comment upon it. Let's just put a this should be green. Click send, that's been added, you can see on there. We'll assign it to me, we'll put a date, it's got to be resolved tomorrow. We'll click save. There we go. So it's been assigned to me, etc., etc. And again, if we now go back to the overview, we click on View Report, we scroll through our normal Warboard generated report. At the very bottom, that issue, there we go, that issue has been added. No, that's not it. There we go. That issue has now been added to Warboard. So very quickly, you can see it says it's a visual clash. So as where all these ones will have new, active, or resolved up here, new, active, resolved, etc. This one is shown, yeah, it's been manually added. So we can report upon it the same as any other clash in Warboard. And you can add manual clashes to issues found in Navisworks, etc. One thing to understand and be aware of, because I clicked on custom clashes here, it's added that to its own little clash test called visual clashes. If I wanted to add an issue into here, for example, MEP versus structure, and these are the clash sets pulled from Navisworks or Celebri. So let's say I wanted, the issue was related to structure versus MEP, it just wasn't found in the software, but I want to report it in this category. What I can do is, instead of clicking custom clashes, I can click view, and then I get this little upload button here, and if I click that, I get the same dialog. I can go and pick this building. Let's just go 9 is blue, grid location G2 G6, upload. Now the difference is that's now been added to this clash test. So instead of going in its own little clash report called visual clashes at the end here, that's been added as part of MEP versus structure. And again, if I go back to the report, you'll see that now sits in there as well. So you can push the issue wherever you want it to go. And you can also delete an issue. So if we go to an issue in here, visual, you can see you've got the issue. You can report on it, you can comment on it, you can delete it, etc., etc. Go to clash tests. Any of these issues, like we've just added here, little delete button, click that. Yes, I want to delete it. Done. So that's how you can add manual issues to Warboard. Like I said, it's not the most efficient way of adding issues. I would recommend, if you're using it to keep track of clashes, you use either the XML from Navisworks or the Bcf or even our Navisworks plugin. Those are much more efficient ways to get your data into Navisworks. You don't want to sit there exporting images, uploading images, typing in the names. We've got tools which can sync directly all that data in a matter of seconds into Warboard. If you look at the videos above this one, you'll see the various ways to do that. The Navisworks plugin, the XML, and the Bcf. But you can use manual, you can upload manual issues if you want to. So in the next video, we're going to cover a bit more detail in commenting and issue management.